Will the man get the full credit? Will he get the full credit that he deserves? Will Floyd Mayweather get the credit that he deserves after May 2nd? You know, it kind of got me curious. I mean, I already know the fucking answer, you know. I already know the answer. And the answer is no. Floyd Mayweather Jr. will not get the full credit after he whoops, brutalize, and embarrass the overrated, hype job fighter and Manny Pacquiao. He won't get the full credit for it. I mean, the writing is on the wall. The evidence is there. The man didn't get full credit for trying to make this fight happen for the past 6 fucking years. He ain't get credit for that. People call him a ducker. They call him a cherry picker. They call him a coward. When he was letting the fans know that he wanted to fight Pacquiao years ago, he made it evident. He made videos and did interviews disrespecting Manny Pacquiao. That is not the motives. That is not the actions of a fucking coward. So I can understand the frustrations of Floyd Mayweather Jr. in the media, because they kept picking on him, saying, when you going to fight Manny Pacquiao, Floyd? What, you motherfuckers don't have eyes? I've been trying to make this fight. I even did a Ustream video disrespecting Manny Pacquiao. And I told him to make me a sushi roll. And what did you fans do? You called me a racist. What I was only doing was trying to provoke Manny Pacquiao into fighting me. But you motherfuckers called me a racist. Now after 6 years his fight is made, I still don't get the credit. When I knock this motherfucker out on May 2nd, I still won't get the credit. You motherfuckers still won't be happy? You know, I read an article on Fight Hype, and they said that Floyd and Pacquiao is fighting to determine the king of boxing in this era. I don't quite agree with that article. You know, the king of this era has already been crowned, and that's Floyd Mayweather Jr. He's the king. And I agree with Floyd. This fight doesn't define his fucking legacy. How would this fight define his fucking legacy? If anything, this fight will only define Manny Pacquiao's legacy. And it will make him king. It will crown Pacquiao the new king if he defeats the king in Mayweather. And in my opinion, if Pacquiao goes in there and knocks Floyd out, if he does something that any other fighter that Floyd faced has never done, if Pacquiao go in there and knock Floyd out, I would crown this motherfucker king. I will come on YouTube and I will crown Manny Pacquiao the new king of boxing, because he knocked the old king out. And I will respect that. That'll be the only way. If Manny Pacquiao go in there and get a bullshit decision that he didn't earn, no, you ain't no fucking king. You're a joke. It's a joke to me. Floyd's been king. And him beating Manny Pacquiao would not define his legacy. That one fight would not define his legacy as one of the greatest or the greatest. Because Pacquiao has been knocked out before. Pacquiao been put to sleep before. So that is not a defining moment if Floyd was to knock Pacquiao out, because it's been done before. Not once, not twice, multiple times. Manny Pacquiao is not the greatest fighter. I mean, most people think that Manny Pacquiao is the fucking greatest, man. They believe this. They believe this hype. Manny Pacquiao is one of the greatest fighters ever. And if you truly believe that in your hearts, and then if Floyd beats Manny Pacquiao and knock him out, will that make Floyd the greatest ever? Because he beat Manny Pacquiao? No. But I guarantee you this. If Manny Pacquiao, like I said before, if Manny Pacquiao knock out Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao will be the greatest fighter ever. I'm telling you, this is how they would spin this shit. Especially his fucking pack-tards. He would be better than Muhammad Ali. He would be better than Sugar Ray Leonard. He would be better than Sugar Ray Robinson. That's all he got to do is knock out Floyd Mayweather. And watch these motherfuckers go crazy. Watch these motherfuckers go nuts. And they probably can't wait. They looking for a new king. They are ready for a new king. And they want that king to be Manny Pacquiao. I just don't see it happening, people. Why can't you crown somebody king that been put to fucking sleep? Laid out, put the fucking sleep, man. And for this man to be the new king of boxing, hell no. That's a fucking disgrace. Goddamn Mayweather, man. You can't go in there and get knocked out by this motherfucker, because you never hear the end of it, man. Try to tell you. You will never hear the end of it. For 6 years, they called you a coward and a fucking ducker. All it takes for you nigga to slip up, go in there and get knocked out by this motherfucker. God damn. Man, that will really put a black eye on boxing. For real. Hey, you thought shit was crazy when Broner got beat by Madonna, but goddamn, this is Floyd Mayweather here. This is Floyd Mayweather Jr. He get knocked out, man, by Manny Pacquiao. Damn. A man that fought for vacant titles. A man that fought at catch weights. And if you get knocked out by this motherfucker, all the hard work you put in, all the big opponents that you fought, the hard way or the honest way, no vacant titles, didn't drain none of your opponents, and come May 2nd, and you get knocked out by this motherfucker. Wow. And as soon as Manny Pacquiao knock you out, Floyd Mayweather Jr., I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if that man knock you out May 2nd, all that hard work you did will be tarnished. They will no longer consider you to be pound for pound best. It'll be no more TBE, the best ever. All that shit goes out the fucking window if this knock you out.